Good morning, everyone. In our show today, we have the Public Information Officer working with the EMS agency, who will take us through various roles or duties he undertakes in this position. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you today?
I'm very much fine.
As a PIO with the Emergency Medical Service, it is probable that you have a roller coaster experience with the media fraternity while striving to accomplish your tasks in an efficient manner.
Of course, yes, I do.
Here's the first question. How do you describe your role as a PIO?
Okay, my ideal role as a public information officer revolves around producing relevant media along with printed flyers concerning the agency to help in disseminating appropriate information to the public guide. I'm also responsible for ensuring that the Emergency Medical Service Agency maintains its presence within the social media platform. In fact, it is my ideal job to organize special events which could entail news conferences and such like. Finally, I'm in charge of gathering necessary facts concerning the agency and its dealings and then distributing them accordingly to the media fraternity.
That is great. It seems you've got a lot of responsibilities, some of which I was not aware of before. The second question, why is the PIO role helpful for an EMS agency?
Okay. The PIO is fundamental for the EMS as he or she is in charge of protecting the actions of the involved EMS professionals through providing a unified story to the necessary public audiences eagerly waiting for a brief concerning the state of emergencies. Now, since the PIO is well endowed with communication skills, thus he or she tends to be the first responders for the EMS. This could commence from the local outlets and extend to National Journalism Guild. Similarly, he or she is helpful in the reviewing of incident action-oriented plans.
That is great. You've got a lot of responsibilities, some of which most of us were not aware of. The second question, why is the PIO role helpful for an EMS agency?
Okay. The PIO is fundamental for the EMS as he or she is in charge of protecting the actions of the involved EMS professionals through providing a unified story on the necessary public to the necessary public audiences, eagerly waiting for a brief concerning the state of emergencies. Since the PIO is well endowed with communication skills, thus he or she tends to be fast responders for the EMS. This could commence from the local outlets and extend to the National Journalism Guild. Similarly, he or she is helpful in the reviewing of instant action-oriented plans.
That is okay. So, what type of information and details can you share with the community?
I can only share the information which seeks to prepare the public for any emergencies, educating while at the same time informing the public, also others concerned with changing the attitudes and behavior of individuals, and calling the prevailing demographic composition to action.
Alright, and that sounds like your constitutional mandate. Next, what types of information are considered confidential and cannot be shared? If so, why?
Okay. The aspects which are not worthy for disclosure may include 3 points, if so to say. So, number one consists the aspects that would endanger the physical safety or life of another individual per se. Secondly, a piece of information which would otherwise result in portraying essential harm and to the integrity of the EMS agency. And thirdly, an information that the federal judicial system has deemed forbidden or for acknowledgement. Now, in explaining this, the criterion which could seem to pose a significant threat to the safety of an individual must be a priority. Furthermore, and information that possibly contribute to ruining of the reputation of the agency is worthy of looking into, and those that lead to the manifestation of being in contempt of court rulings are also up for omission, if I may say.